Hello everyone, I'm very glad to be here. Thank you for the invitation. I will present my company Neovision and also talk about some use cases we are doing at Neovision. And I choose use cases with deep learning. Do not hesitate if you have questions during my presentation to write it on the chat, and Mark or Corinne, just tell me if there is any question because I cannot read the chat.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you. So our slogan is artificial intelligence accessible to all. First of all, who I am. I am an engineer from NCMAG. I worked at INRIA as an R&D engineer for 3 years. I work on domotics and deep learning for smart buildings. In 2014, I created with 2 friends Neovision. Since I become a software consultant for Minalogic for the EasyTech program and an AI consultant for BPI France to help company to do innovation with artificial intelligence and with their data. And since 2 years, I am a member of MIAI, the Multidisciplinary Institute of Artificial Intelligence based in Grenoble. So Neovision, we are a company specialized in artificial intelligence. We have engineer and researcher in IA. We are doing mathematics and informatics to implement the last state-of-the-art algorithm for customers. And our scope is very global. We design, develop and deploy AI solutions perfectly adapted to the need of our clients. So we help them to choose the good strategy for the data, annotations, collection of data, and also choosing or designing the good algorithm. And after that, we also do optimization of the algorithm to reach the high performances or higher calculations for real-time optimization, and to provide real and with a good return of investment technology for our customers. Our expertise is around machine learning and deep learning, and also we have a big expertise in computer vision. And today I will present you some project and some use cases with these 2 expertise. Our key markets we have a very global markets, but these 6 markets are our main markets. We have a lot of projects in digitals with web applications or mobile applications that collect a lot of data. Also in environment, I will present 1 use cases later. In healthcare industry also to do planning, diagnosis, image analysis. In smart city, to give the buildings and the cars some kind of intelligence. In industry also to better the quality and optimize the supply chain, and in energy also to do maintenance and optimizations of the usage of energy globally. Some key figures: we exist in 7 years. We are 25 experts right now, and we have more than 100 customers and more than 300 missions. And we have a well-known recognized expertise. I already talked about MIAI, Minalogic and BPI France. We also give IA lessons for some universities like Université Grenoble-Alpes. We have also some academics partnerships like INRIA and other laboratory. And also we have hardware partnerships with NVIDIA for GPU, with Hewlett-Packard Enterprise for high computing calculation, and also with NetApp for storage. Okay, I will talk about some real use cases we have done with some customers. This one is with Michelin. Here you can see an aircraft tire. You can see the two lines on the right and the left, and guessing that this is a tire. And in the middle you have a defect. And the goal of the project was to provide a technology that can be used for the maintenance user with a smartphone. You take the defect, a photo of the defect, and an algorithm recognize the defect and shows to the user the procedure to correct the defect. And you can also save the defect you identify to provide a global monitoring worldwide of the quality of the tire. So for this project, we help the customers to collect data, to analyze the quality of the data and the quantity for each defects, because in this kind of project you have some statistical distribution that is not equal in every defect, so you have more critical defects and you are more or less typical defects. So we develop a global workflow that collects the data, and when you have a good number of defects and the good quality, we can provide new learning phases and new deployment to detect new defects. So the first version was able to detect classify 6 defects, and now we are working on 16 defects, and the database is growing every week. So this is very interesting in a global machine learning project with the database that is growing constantly. We also developed an automatic reading OCR, optical character recognition technology for the sound technique de cuir in Lyon and in Lyon, and this technology is able to read the character on a leather, and the leather is engraved with a laser, and so you can see the character right here. We worked with a partner to have good images with the cameras and a good lighting to see the character. And after that, we help the customer to have a good database. The problem was the number of data we can have, so we help them to do data augmentation with classical methodology to augment the data sets, but also with simulations, mathematical simulations, and also some tricks to create with a generative adversarial network with an AI that can generate some new data that look like the real data, to train the algorithm to recognize the character with, as you can see on this image, with an highly deformed problems, like here you can see two lines and the character that is not perfectly straight. And we achieve to have a similar readings error like Newman 90%. We also develop an activity characterizations technology for autonomous driving systems with infrared and visible sensors. Here you can see an infrared images where we detect peoples crossing the road, and we work a lot with Linred, a French company based near Grenoble that develops these sensors, and we help them to prove that infrared that can better the detections, especially in nights, and in bad illumination situations. We do fusions for visible and infrared sensors and develop a global framework, global neural network that do the fusion and the detection using in input the two images sensors. And we develop a new deep learning framework. We published about this new approach. You can find the scientific paper on our website if you are interested about the technical part of this project. And we better the detection by 11%, especially in night situations. And right now we are working on optimizing the algorithm to run in real time on cars using GPUs. Okay, this project is product recognitions for augmented reality for maintenance user for Schneider Electric product, especially this is unit breaker, and instead of searching in a global catalog with 1,000 product, you just use your smartphones without internet connection, running directly on the smartphone with a chip that can do machine learning acceleration. We develop an product detection using machine learning and also reading the characters and the information you can find on the product. So this technology is interesting because they run directly. Okay, sorry, I lost my connection. Sorry, I need to stop sharing. Just reconnecting to my account. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you see my screen again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this interruption. So I was here. I was talking about IR and well, yes, I was saying that this technology is very interesting because they run directly on the smartphone and this doesn't need cloud connection because for this kind of industrial project and problematics, you do not have internet connection all the time, and you need the information directly on your smartphone. For the next example, it's a medical diagnosis and planning use cases. We develop an AI based on deep learning. The input was the project was to choose the good implants and to choose the good position and orientation in 3D of the implant based on all the previous planning of surgeon. And we learn, we help the company. It is Right Medical, a big company that creates the implant. It's turnkey implant, and we learn with experts. They do the annotation of the data, and after that, with hundreds of annotation, we were able to do the diagnosis. So based on the 3D scan, the CT scan of the patient, and also of all the configurations, all the planning of the previous surgery. So we can predict the good implant and the orientation and the positions of the implants to maximize the operations. And after that, the surgeon can modify the prediction, and it is the surgeon responsibility to finalize the planning. Another use cases in healthcare and also in for oven, intelligence oven, for food cooking, for example. It's food recognition. We work a lot on this project, this kind of project. You watch here, it's very easy to recognize green beans, but for some food, it's more difficult. Even, for example, when the food is more prepared, it's more and more difficult to distinguish foods preparations. So we worked on the database and the different level of recognitions that you can have for food recognitions. We worked a lot on the database annotation and for classifications and high numbers of classes, and also worked on different algorithms depending on the use case. And the last example I have today is plastic waste sorting. The client is Pelanqueste, a global international company that provide waste sorting, automatic waste sorting, based on image analysis. They detect the chemical composition of the waste, and thanks to deep learning and the work we have done together, we are able now to distinguish plastic, food plastic versus non-food plastic. And with this, we can do a better sorting, so the plastic are not merged together for non-food plastic at the end. So the main challenge here was not the performances. We reach very high performances because they have a lot of data, and we help them to create the datasets, very clean datasets. But the performance, the challenge was on the computation time, because we need to have an algorithm that can run 1.5 milliseconds, and under the milliseconds for the industrial sorting. And thanks with the NVIDIA and solution architect, our partnership with this GPU's hardware partner, we were able to optimize the algorithm and to have a very high speed deep learning algorithm without dropping in the performance.
Okay, sorry, Luca.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And if you have any question.
Thanks, Luca. We are time only for one question. So you have one question on chat. Do you also work on electronic components waste recycling?
Electronic components for, sorry?
Do you also work on electronic component waste recycling?
No, not on the electronic parts. They Pelanqueste have their own internal resources and expertise for these parts, and we worked only on the images analysis and optimizing it on GPUs.
Okay. Thank you so much, Luca, and
thank you very much. Do not hesitate to add me in LinkedIn, and can ask and can answer some question if you want later.
Yes, thank you. You can also meet us on the Gathernote platform if you have more questions. Thank you very much. Move on to the next section. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.